and I'm being bougie, I have to pull out my Gucci wool throw or whatever. You know what? I'll put that on after the intro. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are having a wonderful day. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, you have amazing taste. Here we talk about luxury, beauty, fashion, and travel. If any of those things interest you, go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as a notification bell so that you are notified of all of my amazing videos. So on today's video, I am going to be discussing my 2021 luxury wish list. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first thing that I am if I find this thing at a consignment store, or I'm thinking I may get this for my birthday. I think that I am going to save up and purchase this for my birthday. What is it? I am talking about the Hermes Constance, and that was also on my previous wish list. So I'm going to go ahead and say numero uno, Hermes Constance. I don't know what color, because one thing I have noticed with redoing my YouTube studio / somewhat office, is closet. It's not really a closet, it's kind of more a place where I display items that I love that I don't really use every day. So that's what we're going to say here. But looking at a lot of my handbags, I have so many black and brown handbags that I feel like I need to start adding color to my collection. So I don't know what color I'm going to get, because it just depends, number one, on what I find. And if you know anything about shopping resale, you know, it just depends. If I could find a gray one with gold hardware all over that, I don't even know if that exists, but that's what I would be interested in. So number one, Hermes Constance. Second thing I have on here is an Hermes Birkin. But if I'm being honest, I don't really know if I'm a Birkin Kelly girl. I say a Birkin, but I mean Kelly. I definitely don't like the Birkin. For me, I'm just not a Birkin girl. If I was to get one of those, it would be the Hermes Kelly. The problem I have with getting the Hermes Kelly is that I have a vintage, what is the name? Bally handbag that looks identical to an Hermes Kelly. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get it right now since we're talking about it. I feel like adding the Kelly would be a waste of money, because I can get everything I need from this bag. So let me show you guys what it is. Now it needs some repair. I need to send it to leather surgeons. That is who I use when I am for all my repairs. Leather surgeons kind of bougie, so I don't even know if they would redo this Bally bag. I need to send them some pictures. But anyway, this bag, it is a vintage Bally handbag. It is identical to the Kelly, even the sizing and everything. So back in the day, a lot of your Louis Vuitton, your Gucci, your Bally, your Goyard, like a lot of the brands all had the same handbags. They just did. There's a bag that Gucci has and that Hermes have. It's the exact same bag. Came out, you know, depending on your research, depends on which one came out first. That's just what they did back in the day. So this is identical to the Kelly. So that's why I just don't know if I'm gonna get one. It has the strap to it as well. I want to send it to leather surgeons because, or if I can find someone local to do this. I haven't figured out how to redo the hardware on it. One thing about leather surgeons, I love them as a company, but whenever you send them something, it's gonna be at least $250, $300 maybe. I just don't know if I want to put that much money into this bag. Even though it is a forever bag and it does need a little bit of help, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Yeah. This thing is everything and more. So that's what I'm on the fence about. Do I want a Kelly or not? Like I said, because this gives me everything I needed to give and more. And I'm not the girl who really, you know, as long as it ain't a true knockoff, I'm good with, you know. And I throw this on here. I'm gonna throw this in this video, even though I'm gonna be doing this in another video. But y'all check out this this Hermes, what is it called? The dupe for the, y'all see this? Oh my God, it looks identical to the little Hermes thing. So if I just throw this on here, y'all who watch my videos, y'all will know. But everybody else, you know, for a style video, I don't care. I don't care. Y'all know I got it and I can buy what I want. But do I want a Kelly? I don't know. As of now, if I get that handbag repaired or just zhuzhed up, I'll be happy with that. So I have not been able to find another handbag that looks like that. I have been trying to look, because when I tell you I could resell that all day if I could find it, but I can't find it. So anyway, that's number 2. We're gonna put a question mark on that. The third handbag that I am loving, that I may get as well this year, kind of want a resort collection one, not like a regular one, is the Chanel 19 bag. I have not loved a new Chanel up until now. Like this Chanel 19, it just gives me everything I need. It is, I like the top handle, I like the multi hardware on it. I like that it's casual, yet you can dress it up. I don't know what size, maybe I think they come in 2 sizes, right? The small and the large. I don't know, but I know I want the Chanel 19. I'm going to wait until we start back traveling before I get, because I like to buy, when I spend a lot of money, I like it to have a memory to it or whatever. So I need it to be a memory. So I don't know if I'm gonna get that when we go back to Paris. If we can, listen, I'm ready to travel some more. So that's number 3. Also want a gray Chanel classic flap. I do. It could be, I want gray with gold hardware, which has been difficult to find. I see a lot of gray with silver hardware, but I'm just not a silver girl. Like, I'm a gold. You see, I like gold. Gold looks better on my, you know, my melanated yellow skin. So I like gold hardware. That's just me. Or gold, yeah, hardware. So it could be leather, it could be suede, it could be fabric. I just want a gray Chanel classic flap in the medium size. I don't want the jumbo, but like a medium size. I just need that in my life. I also want a colorful Chanel, like some fun, colorful. If I can put some pictures up, I will. But you know what I'm saying, like some vintage. Back in the day, Chanel used to come out with like vintage Chanels that were multicolored, that had like fish on them, that had sea creature, like just more fun style resort bags. So if I can find one of those that I love, that is not too summery, because there's a couple that I have my eye on, but they're more summery, if that makes sense. And I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna tell my husband to get me one for Mother's Day is coming up. I found a bag that I'm interested in, but I said I want to be shopping because we got some other goals that we're doing. But anyway, I don't know, it's at a good price, so I may pull the trigger and ask him to go ahead and get, you know, I can buy my own stuff, but I like when he buys things for me. It just, receiving gifts is my love language. I just like it when it comes from him. It just means a little bit more, though I'm a working girl that could get her own stuff. So anyway, that's that with the Chanel. The next thing that I'm going to get, I think I'm gonna get this when we go to Vegas. We are planning a trip to Vegas soon, once we are fully inoculated. I think, and things kind of die down a little bit, we are going to go ahead and go to Vegas. I have a trip that I need to use up, that I was supposed to do a whole thing last year, but you know, because of the coronavirus, they extended the trip. So I need to go ahead and do, I don't want to say an influencer trip, but I need to go ahead and use that up this year. So planning that, I think I'm gonna get this bag there, and it is the Saint Laurent Lulu Puffer with gold hardware. I just think Saint Laurent is that thing. Like, Chanel bags are overpriced to me and not worth it. Louis Vuitton is getting to the point where they're becoming overpriced and the quality is questionable with both Chanel and Louis Vuitton, and that is why I have not purchased any new bags from them, is because I did get the Pochette Métis, and I'm not having any quality control issues with that. But I did get the Louis Vuitton key holder. That thing is garbage. The quality is straight trash. If I didn't get it before the price increase, so when I got it, it was around 200. Now I think it's closer to 300. If I didn't get it where the price increase, before the price increase, and if I didn't get it for a reason, like, I think I showed you that in another video where I kind of created my own multi-pochette with the vintage Louis Vuitton. So anyway, the reason why I kept it, but the quality of the new Louis Vuitton is just not the same as the vintage Louis Vuittons, and that is why I have a love for vintage pieces, because if you get your hands on a vintage bag versus a new bag, the exact same bag, you will see why I side eye new items. So anyway, the Saint Laurent to me is a very quality leather that has not increased so much. You know, you can get you a good, nice size Saint Laurent bag for around $2,000, a little over $2,000 if you catch it on sale, a little less, but around $2,000 I'll say. And it's a forever bag. I like buying, if I'm gonna spend more than $1,000 on a bag, I want it to be a forever bag or something that I feel like I can give to my children later in life. So that's that. The next bag, and this is in no particular order, is going to be the Telfar small shopping bag. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I am on the fence about this Telfar bag. Number one, it's vegan leather, which I have no problem with vegan leather, but and I'm looking over because I'm thinking, but I've looked at a lot of videos, y'all, and the quality. Y'all let me know in the comment section if you own that bag and how you feel about the quality. I just feel like for $200, $150, I just don't know if I would actually wear the bag. I feel like I'm gonna buy the Telfar bag, I'm gonna take a few Instagram pictures, I'm gonna unbox it, and then I'm gonna put it on the shelf, and that's it. And though I want to support black designers, I want it to be something that really is something that I would wear. So I'm on the fence about it, but it's $150. I'm like, but I'm just on the fence about the quality. So let me know in the comment section if you have that bag and how you feel about it. So we're gonna keep it on the list. I want it in black though. I want it in like black. No, I'm not buying any more black bags. I take that back. I want it in a fun color. They dropped a yellow one that sold out that I had in my cart, and I don't like shopping like this. I'm gonna just be honest, and I know I'm rambling, but I like to buy it. I like it, I buy it, I can get it. I don't like the whole game of, you know, your essay gotta, I just want to be able to get what I want if I can afford it. And so on the fence about the brand, but because it's a black owned brand, I may just get it anyway. So that's that. The next thing is Chanel Dad sandals. I want the classic black Chanel Dad sandals with the gold CC hardware. So it's the black quilted with the gold CC hardware. Sold years ago. It's been sold out for years, but if I can find that sandal on the resale market for a reasonable price. I don't like overpaying for stuff or paying for items that are used and it costs the same or more than what it costs in the store. I don't like that. So I want the sandal in black with gold hardware, or denim with gold, or I think it's called palladium hardware. And stay tuned for the next video. I am actually doing some dupes on those two sandals that I'm telling you about. So that is that. The next thing is I just want it. I've been wanting this thing for years. I keep going back and forth. I keep saying it's a ridiculous price for what it is, but your girl want it. So what is it? I want a Versace robe. I want the Versace robe with the Versace, the bath robe that looks like a bath towel. I want that. Initially, I'm going back and forth with colors. So initially I wanted the bubblegum pink, but then I was like, your girl ain't a bubblegum pink girl no more. Like I went through the phase, I go through phases. I went through the bubblegum pink phase real short. Pink is one of those colors that's kind of weird. So you can get you a nice pink, or you can get you a pink that make you, you know, look airhead pink. I just went through the phase. So I didn't want the pink one because I felt like I would get tired of it. So I didn't say no to that. Then I said, well, let me get the black one because, you know, black is fire. You can wear black with everything. Then I was like, well, maybe I should get the yellow one. But the one thing about the yellow or the gold one is that to me, it literally looks like a bath towel. And I'm going back and forth. Or one that's kind of hard to find, but they have it on Versace's site, is the navy one. I like the navy one because it's kind of the best of both worlds, where you can get the black sash. I think the sash is black, like the tie, the belt. On pictures it looks like the robe is navy and then the belt is black. So that's what I'm thinking. So you kind of got the best of both worlds. And then I was like, well, maybe I should just get a white one, because, you know, white is going to give you the whole spa, you know what I'm saying, luxury spa situation, and I'm all about that. I like white. You know, I just could see that in a, you know, an Instagram, I'm saying, picture. You know, I got the white with the towel on. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably get the Versace white towel with the, I just see that. But you know what I also see? I see my brown makeup getting on the collar of the white. And you know, when white, sorry about that, y'all, I'm glad I answered the phone. Okay, so like I said, the thing with the white robe is the fact that because it's white, I feel like my melanated makeup on the white collar is gonna drive me crazy. And I like white to be white. I don't like white to be dingy. I just feel like it's something that once it get dingy, it's gonna get on my nerves. And I feel like that bath robe is a forever robe if you get it in the right color, if that makes sense. Like it'll, you know, it's terry cloth, so if it get hole, you can just, you know, if you get a little hole somewhere, you can just, if you get the right color, you can just stitch that thing up. I just feel like it's a forever robe. So don't know what color yet. I know I probably won't get the white. I just don't like the makeup look. So I think I want something dark and not light color like the yellow or the white. So with that, the LV on the go tote in the PM size. And I'm going back and forth with that one as well, because I feel like it's an Instagram tote. And what do I mean when I say that? Instagram influencer tote, meaning everybody, their mom and their cousin got it. Just like the Pochette Matisse that I fell for, but that I actually enjoy that bag when I'm traveling. It's like the perfect travel bag to me because it's hard to get pickpocketed when you're traveling out of the country. That's the bag that I tend to always wear because it's just hard to open. Yeah, I either wear a fanny in the front or crossbody fanny or that bag, no matter how many, if we're out and about shopping and sightseeing. And it's cute, you know, you can get your little picture and just pick up the top handle. So I fell for the Instagram influencer, everybody and their mama got the bag thing, but I actually enjoyed that bag. And it's increased in value for what I paid for it. So I think I got it on the second price increase. That bag came out, it was like $1,400, and then it went up to like $1,600, and that's kind of like where I got the bag, and now it's more than that. So anyway, Kind of want the LV on the go tote. It's kind of like the Hermes Kelly. Like, it's kind of like I want it, but I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I'm being influenced to want it. My lifestyle has changed. Am I really gonna wear that right now? I'm not really a tote girl. I got a ton of totes and I don't really wear them. Like, that's a mom type of bag, or a bag that if you working, you know what I'm saying, if you need to put stuff inside the bag, it's a like flex bag that you can take with you. And you know, when I'm on set, so like I do freelance. Well, I wasn't with the coronavirus, but I still will freelance once everybody gets, you know, once things get back to normal or whatever. I don't know if I would carry that as a freelance tote, because it's too much of a flex. And you know, when you're freelancing doing hair, makeup, or styling, you just don't know what conditions you're gonna be in. So I don't know if I want to worry about that bag for that. So I'm on the fence about it, but we'll see. And then I also want some LV combat boots. I just feel like I would rock the hell out of some LV combat boots. So yeah. And then I want some type of denim designer bag. I do have one. I was able to grab it since the camera cut off. But it is this amazing vintage Givenchy denim bag. It is super cute. It's like a shoulder bag. It's just cute. Yeah, I got so much stuff. That's why I really don't need none of this stuff. But do we need luxury, or do we want luxury? We won't. We don't need. So some type of denim bag. I don't know if I want a denim Chanel bag. I don't know if I want a denim Louis Vuitton bag. It's something that I just have to find. I also want some Prada platform sandals. Some type of Prada sandals. I don't know. Prada been speaking to me. So I also want some vintage Chanel oversized CC earrings, like dangle long earrings. Chanel came out with some earrings. I can remember to post a picture. I will do it here, that I wanted so bad, and they sold out super quick. I want them so bad. I'm thinking about calling Paris and seeing if they have them in Paris. Them things sold out quick, and y'all know how it is. I went and I called a lot of Chanel boutiques, and I got the Chanel experience. Y'all know what the Chanel experience is? Bougie ass people working there, making hourly pay, but acting like they are heirs of Chanel. Another reason why I tend to not shop Chanel current, because I just don't like, and Hermes is the same way, but not as bad as Chanel. Like, I've been to a couple of Hermes stores. I haven't got the bougie Hermes experience, maybe because I wasn't looking for the Birkin or the Kelly. I was just looking for other stuff. So I got really great customer service every time I went, like samples, you know, they just roll. So I go to Hermes, that's what I'm going to. So, but Chanel, you know, I called, and by the fifth person I called, I just got tired of the bougie. It was almost like what I wanted didn't cost enough. So it was like they would be excited. Can you look and see what, you know, if you have these earrings? And then it's like when they pulled the earrings up and saw that it was only $550, then they whole demeanor changed to bougie, or like, I don't know if the commission is gonna be just that. I hate that when it comes to Chanel, and that's the reason why I hate shopping Chanel. It just bothers my entire soul. Okay, so the next thing I want is the Coach Pillow Tabby. When I tell you I love that bag, Coach, that bag right there, I think it may make Coach reemerge. Like, Coach used to be the thing when I was growing up. Coach was like Louis Vuitton. You had a Coach handbag, you was the girl. If you had a Coach bag, an MCM bag, or a Louis Vuitton, you know, a bougie, not bougie, bougie. I'm gonna have to pull out some pictures, y'all. I was probably 9 with a Gucci bag. Gucci too was it. Coach, I feel like, is re-emerging with that bag. Coach collections have been fire these last few collections, but I think the Coach Tabby is going to really, I think, bring them back to the forefront, because, you know, they had went back for a minute. I think they're gonna come back up front again. The only problem that I'm having with the Coach Tabby, and number two things. Number one is Coach always goes on sale. So I can't buy the Coach at full price. It's $500. I'm gonna need to wait till Coach has a sale. They usually have a good 25% off sale running mostly all the time. Of course, now that I want the bag, I ain't seen the sale yet. So that's number one. And the reason why I do not recommend buying Coach full price, I don't care what type of Coach it is. Coach always has a sale. And I am always the girl who will say, make sure you can resell the bag and get most of your money back. That's just how I live. I live on that street. So that's the first thing. Number two, I think it's an influencer bag. I've been wanting the bag before it was influencer. I feel the word is influencered. That's the word I call when you start seeing all these influencers with the same bag. Most of the time they have been gifted the bag in some form or fashion or item. So like I feel like the Valentino belt is an influencered. Because it's being influencered, it's making me not want it. Where before I wasn't seeing it as much, and so I wanted the bag. Now I'm seeing it everywhere. Now I will say, because I am kind of in the blogger, fashion blogger, luxury blogger, influencer realm, my content I see a lot of it. But because I'm seeing a lot of it, it makes me not want it. So I'm going back and forth on the Coach Pillow Tabby. If I was to get the bag, I want it in, I don't want white. I'm seeing white. Everybody and their mama got the white one, or the cream one, or the beige one, or whatever color it is. I don't want that one, or the black one. I'm also interested in the orange one. I think the orange one, I think it may be called creamsicle. That's a beautiful color, but I feel like it's kind of more summery. I kind of need to see it in person. Then I was thinking about the pink one, and you know I told you I'm not the pink girl, but that pink, it looks like it's kind of like a muted pink. So I need to see that in person before I make my decision. And then the last thing I want that's on this list is the Valentino V logo large earrings. Now they have the kind of longer, but they have two different sizes. I want the larger one. So I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on that one. It's only $400 and something right now. And y'all know how I am about earrings that are not made of any type of real metal, like gold or silver. They're just costume jewelry. I don't like spending more than $500 on costume jewelry. That's just me. Unless, you know, I will spend more for the Chanel vintage ones. But outside of that, soon, probably when we travel, when we go to Vegas, I know that there's a Valentino outlet in Vegas, and you know, I think but yeah, that is the end of my wish list for 2021. I will make sure to leave whatever I can find in the description box so that y'all can shop before me. Y'all may, you know, be able to pull the trigger now. I'm you know, going back and forth on a few things, but some stuff I think I'm gonna pull the trigger on. Now, that is my spiel. I hope you enjoyed this video, or you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. Make sure you like or thumbs up this video. I am going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay stylish, stay fabulous. Mwah.